Hi friends, my name is Nandita.
Children, now let us discuss about internal and external fertilization. Children, we have just studied the fusion of a sperm with an ovum is called fertilization. Now the ovum is made up of the body of female animal. So the fertilization of an egg by a sperm take place either inside the body of the female nor outside its body. This leads to two modes of fertilization in animal, that is internal fertilization and external fertilization. The fertilization which occurs inside the female body is called internal fertilization. The internal fertilization, the female animal eggs are fertilized by sperm inside her body. In mammals, including birds and reptiles, the fertilization occurs inside the female body. In other words, the internal fertilization takes in mammals, including birds and reptiles. In internal fertilization, the male animal puts his sperms into the female animal's body. This transfer of sperms from testis, the male anal, into the female animal's body occurs at the time of mating or copulation. The copulation is the act by which the male animal transfers its sperms into the female animal's body. During the copulation, a number of sperms are discharged into the female body. These sperms fertile the eggs inside the body. For example, during copulation, a man puts his sperm inside a woman's body through a process called penis. These sperms can fertilize the eggs inside the woman's body. So this is a case of internal fertilization. The fertilization which occurs outside the female body is called external fertilization. In external fertilization, the female animal's eggs are fertilized by sperms outside its body. In amphibians like frogs, toads, and fishes, and fertilization of eggs occurs outside the female animal's body. In external fertilization, the male and female animals release their sperms and eggs in water, where fertilization takes place by collisions between sperms and eggs. For example, the male and females of frogs and fishes release their sperms and eggs in water in which they live. These sperms then collide with the eggs and fertilize them outside the body of female frog or fish. Releases it leads to body of a female frog. From the above discussion, we conclude that there are two modes of fertilization in nature, internal fertilization and external. Children, the fertilization in humans, cats, dogs and birds are examples of internal fertilization, and the fertilization in frogs, fishes are the examples of external fertilization. We now know that the new cells which is formed by fertilization is called zygote, and then this zygote grows and develops into a fully organisms which is nothing but a baby animal. The method in which a zygote grows and develops into a full organism also varies in different animals. For example, in humans, the zygote grows and develops into a baby inside the female body, means mother's body, and then the mother gives birth to the baby. Just like humans, the animals like cats, dogs and also give birth to their young ones, but the process is entirely different in the animals like birds which lay eggs. For example, hen sits on the fertile egg for a considerable time to give them warmth. During this period, the zygote grows, develops to form a complete chick. This chick then comes out of the egg by breaking its shell. It is clear from this discussion that all the organisms do not give birth to individuals like humans do. Children, now let us discuss the advantages of sexual reproduction. The sexual reproduction may advantages over a sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction, the offsprings are almost identical to the parent because they have the same genes as the parent. So, much genetic variation is not possible in sexual reproduction. There is a disadvantage of sexual reproduction because it inhibits the further evolution of organism. Children, in sexual reproduction, offsprings to the parents are not identical to them or not one another. This is because the offspring receives some genes from mother and some genes from father. Because the mixing of genes of mother and father in various different combinations, all the offsprings have genetic variations. In this way, the sexual reproduction leads to a greater variety in the population. This means that species, animal or plant, can adapt more quickly to changes in its surrounding or environment. This is because there are always likely to be some individual which more suited to the changes than others. These are individuals will survive and reproduce themselves. From the above discussion, children, we conclude that sexual reproduction promotes diversity of characters in the offsprings by providing genetic variation. Sexual reproduction plays an important role in the origin of new species having different characteristics. Children, these genetic variations leads continuous evolution of various species to form better and still better organisms. All this is not possible in the case of asexual reproduction.